Wunderlist is a task list app that is by far the most useful app in my life. Let me tell you why it ought to be the most useful app in your life too. For me, the essential functionality of any task list app is that it has to be extremely easy to add tasks and to check them off. Any friction at all in the interface makes it much more likely that I'll say, I'll just try to remember that, which leads inevitably to me forgetting that. Wunderlist couldn't be simpler. To add a task, just tap into the Add Item box, type or dictate your reminder, and tap Add. To check off a task, just tap the box. Moreover, Wunderlist syncs between multiple devices, and so you can install it on your iPhone, your iPad, your Droid tablet, your PC, and your Mac, and your task list will sync between all of them. And if that's not enough for you, you can also log into their website and view your task lists there. Did I say task lists plural? Yes, and this is where it starts to get fun. Wunderlist is extremely simple to use simply, but there are also several layers of complexity that you can, if you like, add to tasks. You can create multiple lists and share some, all, or none of them with other people. You can mark a task as important, or set a due date, or add reminders and notes. But again, you don't have to faff with any of this to use the basic add a task and check it off functionality. For me, this was the real, oh, I can have my cake and eat it moment. You don't have to choose between feature depth and simplicity of operation because Wunderlist has both. To illustrate, let me show you how I use Wunderlist as an example. I have it on my phone, which comes everywhere with me, and I add and check off tasks on the phone. If I go somewhere and someone says, hey, please do X, I immediately add a note to do X, even if I think that I'm going to do it before I get back to the office, because inevitably I then may be distracted by someone else saying, hey, please do Y urgently. I also have Wunderlist on my Mac, and so by the time I get back to my office, Wunderlist has synced my note to do X. With all the benefits of keyboard and mouse rather than chicken picking at a phone, I can then tidy up the task, maybe change the title, maybe add notes, maybe break it off into smaller tasks, and then all of that stuff will sync back to my iPhone and my tablet at home and my computer at home, where I can check them off again once they're completed. So, if you need some help organizing your life, and if, God help you, your brain works like my brain, you should try out Wunderlist. This is actually one of the very few apps that has not just been fun or useful, but has actually made a measurable contribution to my quality of life and organization. It makes me much better at getting done what I've got to get done, and it can do the same for you. To get started, just go to the App Store and download Wunderlist. Bootnote: Wunderlist or Wunderlist? It's a German company, and Wunderlist is a lot more fun to say.